Here's an example of a problem relating work, charge, and voltage. So in this problem, they're asking us how much work can be done by a car battery before it needs to get recharged. This is like running it all the way down, leaving the lights on in your car overnight. Okay, so in this case, we know we're looking for work. So we'll need to find an equation that has work in it. And the information we're given here is the voltage. So I know this car battery has 12 volts. And then it's also giving me a charge. So here's the charge. And in previous problems, we were deciding, is this Q prime? Is it big Q? We said Q prime is supposed to be a small test charge. Well, if I go looking at my formulas, the only formulas, or the only one that has work and voltage in it is this definition of voltage, where it says voltage is equal to the work done on a test charge divided by the test charge. And this is a big amount of charge, but it is the charge that is getting work done on it. So it's okay to call this Q prime. You can kind of tell because this is the only formula that we have with work and voltage in it. But that's okay. We're talking about moving all this charge through the car, to do all the work of keeping the radio on or the lights on or stuff like that. So once you identify the givens here, this is really easy plug and chug. We've got 12 volts. We're solving for work. And we have really a lot of coulombs here. So of course we're going to get a large amount of work done by that battery. So if you quick do that on your calculator. I get a huge number. And because of the 12 volts, I can only use 2 sig figs, so I'm going to round it off. I'm going to use scientific notation. So 1.7 times 10 to the 7th. Now, if you look at units, this looks like I took volts multiplied by coulombs. But if you remember what the definition of a volt is, it's a joule per coulomb. So that explains how you get joules, which is our normal unit for work. Let me just write that, joules. Okay, so big batteries like car batteries can store a lot of charge and do a lot of work using the chemical reaction that's going on in that battery.